Okay, I am back with some more. We're doing some simplifying of radicals. So you can see I have that number on the top here. So 3 times square root of 5 times the square root of 5 again. And again, you want to look for these under my YouTube, my Instagram, and my TikTok, YouWantAlgebra. And these are going to be found under the playlist of square roots or roots. So we're looking at that. Now I just want to point out one quick thing. When you are doing something like this, what you have in a situation like this is anytime you have a square root under another square root, so like a number under the radical symbol, every time you have the same exact thing under the radical symbol, what is essentially going to happen is the square roots are going to eliminate. So you have a square root of 5 times the square root of 5 is just going to be 5. Because what happens is you can multiply them normally. So you can take the two numbers, multiply them like you would, 5 times 5, and you get 25. Now, the square root of 25 is a perfect square, which is 5. So to shorten this up, anytime you have a pair of the exact same root, you can just eliminate the number with, like, separate the number and the radical symbol, and you would just have the number that's underneath the radical symbol. So in this case, it's just 5. Now 3 is multiplied by that, so you'd have 3 times 5, which is nice and easy. You got 15. So I'll take a look at that one, and then I'm going to actually do one more. So let's take a look at this one right here. If we have something like this, then we have, we can multiply our 14 and our 7. We can multiply the 2 and the 11. So you got to just be careful when you're paying attention to these. You know, again, radicals can multiply just like regular numbers. So I can certainly do that. If you wanted to, you could also you could do this, either multiply these two, or if you really wanted to, you could actually take the 14 and separate it down, because there's a radical 7 here, and I have a radical 7 here. So I can do that as well. Now again, because I have this, I'm just going to kind of rearrange this. So the numbers that are outside the radical symbol, you can multiply. And then I'm going to put all 3 of these together next to each other. So this is what you have. And then what you can do is this pair is exactly the same. So what you're going to end up with is you're going to have 7 square rooted times 7 square rooted again. And so when you do that, you're going to end up with simplifying it down to just 7. So now you're going to have 11 times 2 times 7 times the square root of 2. Now 2 is going to be a simplified version. I can't do anything more with that root. So then I can just multiply the 3 numbers, and I'm going to get 10 times 2, which is going to be 70. I'm sorry, 11 times 2 is 22, times the 7, which is going to end up giving me a total of 154 times 2 square rooted. So that would be your finalized answer. If you want more questions like this, again, follow me on my Instagram, my YouTube, and my TikTok, YouWantAlgebra. Thanks for watching.